Good evening, fellow Ambazonians. This is the voice of Capo Daniel, Wuna own countryman, the chairman for PRAP. I'd want to come for Wuna with this special edition for our podcast for address two things. And the title for the podcast today, na the wicked black man syndrome, the internal dynamic where it then leads to Ambazonian self-defeat. The first issue, na the death or public execution of Madame Joko Frida, na big CPDM woman for Bamenda for their women win for CPDM, na deputy mayor for Bamenda 2 cancer where the ram executee, public executee for Bamenda. Then cash the woman for a house, where they stay for a house for Savannah Street, take it go time for camp, then bring it for morning time for road. Bike man, according to eyewitness for bike people, they don't give testimony. The ADF come, then bring it for road. They execute the woman, shoot it for a face. The woman fall, it die. Then drive their bike, then go. But as the rank catch Ayabacho, Mumu Lucas, the spokesman for the ADF, fear you know will leave them for can't claim responsibility as they claim responsibility before. But fellow Ambazonian, the issue what I go bring on today about this woman he die. Now the issue where he done the plague our Ambazonian struggle. And this one center now about Bareta, where he done used a publication for a news agency, the Bareta News, for publicize about the death for this woman. I want me to know something. There is a difference between civil servants and public officials who are elected. Elected officials and civil servants are two different categories of people. I go read Bareta a publication about the public execution of Madame Joko Frida. Then I go explain for now the issue where it done destroy our struggle. Now Bareta this a publication where they share them for social media. It talks say the title be now waiting. Brutal assassination of Madame Joko Frida at Chobu Junction. Bareta News condemns the attack and call for urgent negotiation. So Bareta condemned the death or the assassination. He called an assassination for this Madame Joko Frida. Madame Joko Frida was publicly executed. It was not an assassination. Assassination is two different things. In fact, say Bareta go condemn the killing of this woman. No be the brutal assassination because we not agree for public execution. Any type of killing get legal ramification them. For come who put woman for road publicly execute without even explaining for the public why they kill the woman the way they kill him, the ADF they ran do it wrong. But I want to tell you something. The ADF where they ran begin the attack na our common people they no get nothing for do am. Wait for Bamenda. The mayor for Bamenda it stay for a house. Bamenda 1, 2. Recently, the ADF done capture this journalist where na the deputy for the public conciliator where Cameroon government the appointee for the special status. They are arrested, take 3.57 million. They release it. People that they stay for town where them be involved na Cameroon military, them police, then they stay for town. Their army they range house them for inside town for Bamenda. But the ADF and many of our soldiers the way they don't be derailed, they leave them in peace. They focus now for our common people the way they try to just manage their life. Focus for people the way they try to come bury their people for village. Focus for diaspora they just try to come for can joke back or for can visit their home, for target them for kidnapping, for ransom, and all sort of criminal cartel-like activity them. Why the CPDM people the way they live in town, where they be able to pay this boy them, they leave them in peace. I don't want for reveal something the way they need to reveal them. But the big CPDM people they live for town today. They even use the boy them for go after the enemy them. We go get the detail now, just a matter of time why this woman will be executed. But now we no get them and we no go talk about things we will no get them. But if we speak in terms of the trend, the more they see them for ground zero. Thing where they spoil the struggle. Now people they want come can claim good, where they no good. People they don't justify kidnapping of our innocent people them. Where they do one can cry this woman he die. I want to make me be clear for all Ambazonian. No man where he claim say being an elected official, mayor, parliamentarian, their deputies them, senators, and all these official them, government official, government representatives. These are officials, I will tell you the different, make una know. They're not supposed to do for Ambazonia. If you did for Ambazonia, say you've been a mayor, you've been a deputy mayor, you've been a senator, you've been a parliamentarian, you're not supposed to do for Ambazonia first because they never get any legitimate election for our territory. Yes, for Cameroon election, even if not two people then vote, it be valid. But we know say, you know if you claim so you represent people with less than two people then participating in an election, with the far majority of people boycotting that election, you cannot claim legitimacy. So there is no elected official for La République du Cameroon where is supposed for even day for Ambazonia. Or they need for cross go stay for Yaoundé because they not get no legitimacy. Now thief people them. Now they thief them. Now the people they don't sell their conscience because they know say they take rule where they never send them for day. The population no one me they represent them, especially during the time for crisis. Now these people them for justify their position them, they invite Cameroon military, they work do most of the atrocity it didn't happen for inside our territory. Now they misuse people they like Ayabacho, give them money, me them become work a target opposition leader them for inside Ambazonia because now the ruling people then give money. Now the mafia then that way they go on. Before I further explain, I want to understand. Elected official them, like mayor, members of parliament, even some areas them like governor, because governor they take the power now from the president where they are elected. So indirectly, when they elect president, they don't give it that power for choose governor them. So these people them, they represent now the authority, mandated authority of the citizen that they exercise that sovereign power where government get them. That means they be responsible for set laws, for direct policies, for even instruct law enforcement officers them on how they conduct their business. People who are not employed because of their qualification. Job is as a direct result of a mandate to exercise sovereign power. They get a term of office where it be limited, or those appointed being limited, or their position need to be confirmed by their leader or the president. So these one are the people then when they be in charge. These are the people we are fighting against when we say we are fighting against Cameroon government. It is these their representatives that represent that sovereign authority. These are the supposed people that we're supposed to go after. The mayors, their deputies, the senators, the parliamentarians. They don't supposed to stay in our territory when they claim those authority. If they want to come there, they have to take permission. Before they come inside Ambazonia, they need permission. They need to ask the boy them. They need to ask Ambazonian leader them. The permission will get exception. But they know if you come, they can't stay. If you come, they can't bury some person. If you come for other business them. But them be in direct conflict with our struggle in terms of our ideology for challenge Cameroon exercise of sovereign power over Ambazonia. So may we not be mistake by people like Mark Bareta, where they don't know their left to their right, they don't be principled, they don't get any solid stand for talk for Ambazonia. Yes, they don't fight for our struggle, but we know the lost sense. And we therefore for correct for put everything right. Civil servant who don't talk say no be enemy for Ambazonia. Because we need to make this distinction. Civil servant, their rule. Now people the way them be hired based on function and the need for functionality. Based on their qualification. Their authority comes from legal instrument or legal framework or administrative framework within a constitution of a government to provide services. These are not people who take decisions. These are people who provide service. These are servants. So people they just save you. They save population. We are not fighting against people because they don't have any power on their own. Even within council, we need to make this distinction for educate our people and the boys. Say council master, market master, all the people that they do this normal job them for market. Now civil servant them, they not be our target. We're not supposed to ever touch any civil servant. They are not our enemies. When it comes for school, we give strict instruction concerning civil servant the way that teaches them. Say Cameroon government school, so long as the conflict never get a negotiated settlement acceptable by our people, are banned. Those are exceptional ones that must be well articulated with instruction on how to handle defaulters to maintain and respect human rights and uphold their dignity even when you enforce what is good for the public interest. The responsibility for civil servants for provide essential services for lead to a smooth operation of a society. They do is a job. It's not just a calling, it's a job they are doing. So I want to make this distinction, make una know, so that people will not be confused when they read things then like this rubbish we Mark Bareta write them. He say be shocked say the Ranky, the deputy mayor, will regret the death of anybody for this war of shame. But we must identify legitimate target. And even those legitimate targets, when they are used misappropriate use of force or excessive use of force or dehumanizing treatment like public execution, we can denounce those practices, but we can never claim that these people are holy people or people who are not supposed to be arrested by forces in the first place. Madame Joko Frida no be supposed to be for Bamenda. Yes, the ADF, the way they can't kill public execution, it be wrong for do public execution, but it not be wrong for arrest this woman. For instance, Bamenda, we need to be clear. Our population, they need to cry, say then kill that woman. They cry and say then do public execution and when a very immoral act for key person in this type of way. Our population knows in a woman them, like Mrs. Njomo Frida, where they don't go stand for election when the whole population is denied, say me no man no go stand for election. Now the one in this way then Foxy for go stand for represent this CPDM occultic regime for our territory. Make no mistake, our people they need to cry and say that woman, it don't die or say then target that woman. Because a woman in this way, when all man she done for us, for public interest, now they go come go show skin for CPDM. So the woman, me cry, me licky wound them. Because it no be feel pity for our people the way they cry for this struggle. And me that message be clear for all these CPDM people then, where they do work a parade themselves, they don't pay Amazonian leader them, pay Amazonian forces them, feel say we no go expose them. We go stand for hold the mantle as the vanguard for our people them, for speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Mark Bareta say we stand in solidarity with the family and loved one of Madame Joko Frida. So, Mark Bareta, your head is shake. For a family, would you tell and say, the foreign tell the mommy sings, say no stay for Bamenda, no stand for election, no represent CPDM in this particular area. There are many opposition leaders, parties, but CPDM in particular, which is a ruling party, we have more beef with them. Mark Bareta, it is time to talk, say you want negotiation, you want urgent negotiation. Negotiation, that means you ask negotiation now who? With the Cameroon government. When I, Capo Daniel for PRAP, who can announce 1 year, 9 months, saying that direct negotiation will need to go inside now, based on the failure for the Canadian talks and the reaction of the international community. The Mark Bareta and it pamper and bait them for that group for SCACU or SCAF or how they call them. Now they be go out the talk say or for feed the narrative say we don't change position because we don't take bribe. There is no bribe to be taken in this struggle. That will succeed for get international support. Ma talk am for the way we understand. Ministers, former ministers, there are approach we. Offer say Capo Daniel, this thing we don't carry, don't go fast to enter international community. Why you no do level? Take your own money. Take the money, 500 million cash. We go begin set to you every month. Now people think that the government can deny say no be send them. But those type of offer they don't be make and we don't reject them because our desire now for find solution for our people them. For the blood way they don't sacrifice over our hand, we get that obligation for fight, for solution, for bring freedom for all man. And the process now for negotiation where they go on, now one way include all leader them. They nobody give no more money. The egg of see people that they talk say the La Republic then come meet or abacho then come money. Me then no say some of those leaders and now we talk me them meet every leader. They meet Florentine for Republic of Amazonia. Meet Chris Anu, where dance talk am even Siseko Ebini. They meet all man, they no give no more money. Now only you they have a show, now they claim say they can't give you money. So when I stop these lies, all this manipulation and all these half-baked things, doing things because you want to please people, it will not help us. Mark Bareta have to know that negotiation does not come because you are calling for negotiation. When you do like this, you just make all of us look stupid. Before we for PRAP one stand to talk direct negotiation. Now because we don't do the hard work for engage with international partners, engage with state parties, then for convince them for the need for them to take this action. You know you don't can stand to talk negotiation. Now so now they make La Republic the see we say all we will be now weak links them. Now they can't think in this way they spoil any initiative where they go on. Why you no can stand for support one initiative where they go on? You don't go to run your mop anyhow for social media. So fellow Amazonians, the second thing I want to talk for now about a publication where Abdul Karim Iran put them out. The publication, it talks say Ayabacho, it dan score big victory for Norway court. Say Norway dan reject La Republique their request for extradite for Saint Ayabacho for Cameroon for trial. I want to inform our public for educate now, because the worst thing now when people they make things in their imagination, they deceive our people, then they push narrative where it not be real. Make una understand say the process for extradition from Norway, it be very transparent. Cameroon government never submit any request for extradition for Norway, because if they do one, we go know. I will tell you why. The American government, where they don't arrest some A of C member them and then get interest for arrest other A of C member them for link them with Ayabacho and Lucas Asu, their crime where they don't commit them for ground zero, it be real, because we don't see the paperwork, so we don't get that intel of the interest of the America for extradite Ayabacho. The one for send Ayabacho of America, no for Cameroon. Cameroon have not make any request for extradition. So make Abdul Karim make he retract those statements. I go tell now how this thing it function. For Norway, the process of extradition it be very clear. A government, if Cameroon wants submit, ask Norway me to extradite Ayabacho, then they submit the document now for the leaders and for Norway. They submit them for the Justice Department, for Ministry of Justice for Norway, and then get a very clear procedure for do extradition when a formal request it be made. The Minister of Justice for Norway be obligated by the procedure for Norway for submit that application for an independent lawyer for check about the procedural compliance of the request, and then determine whether it aligns with Norway laws and international treaty. The opinion of the lawyer for the Justice Department go then submit this result for legal review by the Norwegian court. When it be submitted to the Norwegian court, these documents will now become subject of public knowledge. That means everybody can have access to this document. Everybody should be able to know. With a simple request, everybody will search, legal search, everybody will be able to find out that Cameroon have made a formal request for Ayabacho to be extradited. No such document can be found. The lawyer of Ayabacho, who represented Ayabacho, actually commented in his interview in the radio of Norway that no such formal requests have been made by the Cameroon government. Once this document by the Justice Department have been submitted to the court will deliberate on droit criminality, which is something in an open court. Droit criminality means the principle requires that the offenses for which the extradition is requested be considered crimes under both Norwegian and Cameroon law. So these are things that they have to debate inside the court with Ayabacho, a lawyer, and the prosecutor, their lawyer. These things, they never happen for Norwegian court, because every court proceeding for Norway, they publicize them for their website, for their Justice Department. So these things have not happened. Apart from considering the droit criminality, the court will also determine if there are legal safeguards for the protection of human rights in any extradition order. They also get exemption clauses. That means only certain crimes if it be extradited from Norway. And the decision taken by the court is a court order which is subject to appeal, and it must be registered in the Gazette of Norway. So you can search this order through search online. Even Google will give you the result. So Abdul Karim should know that no decision have been made, no requests have been made, and we should stop deceiving our people or misleading them. If we don't have anything to write or say, we can just stay quiet. It is only when a court have taken a decision that the Ministry of Justice in Norway will take the final political decision based on the court's opinion and orders. Ayabacho is still there for prison. His trial it never even start. Then bring him for court, not only for come do procedure, because for Norway law, if they don't hold you there for waiting trial, every 4 weeks, they will bring you for court for review the necessity whether it still be in place for continue for the hold you for prison while you wait your case or not. When I remember, say Ayabacho get active case, that means a case where they already charge you for court for incitement for crimes against humanity, and then he get pending charges where it still be under investigation related to the organization itself as A of C and ADF. will be broadly linked to AGOVC members and donors or people who are associated with the crimes for which they are being investigated. So our people should be well informed and to be knowledgeable about what is happening, not to have blind sight in any of this matter. We'll continue to educate our people, provide them with knowledge, because we believe indeed knowledge is power, and our job is to empower our people as we move along this journey. God bless you all.